Now, you probably thought I was going to start talking about going to the gym and having those conversations. When adversity came, I could have fell apart, but I chose instead to follow my heart. When adversity comes, I will never run, I will adjust, adapt, and overcome. Vision. Hello everyone, welcome all to your one-stop shop for everything mindset, fitness, health, authenticity, you just being you. Welcome to not only I am Vision of Hope, but we are Vision of Hope. Welcome everyone back to the channel. This is your one-stop shop for everything empowerment. I am your host, Tariq Williams. So let's get right into it. So, today's video, the title, the topic, we're going to talk about how to start losing belly fat for beginners. Now, I want to talk specifically about this phrase belly fat. I think that it's the cool phrase that's on the internet these days, and you see people talking about it. But spot reduction isn't really a thing in terms of diet or in terms of activity or what have you. So when you're talking about trying to build muscle, which we'll talk about in future videos, building muscle does assist you in burning calories, but those specific targeting areas and stuff like that, you do want to make sure you are burning more calories than you're putting in your body. Which leads me to the 3 things that you need to consider, and these may be things that you're already thinking about or maybe not. But we're just trying to get into the mindset, right, of what we need to start thinking about when we're on our weight loss journey as we prepare to be consistent, because that's what this is all about, being consistent with these 3 things. So, the first one being low calorie dense foods, okay? So, when we're talking about low calorie dense foods, being able to eat a lot of different foods, but low calorie dense, so you can eat a lot of it and it'll keep you full, versus high calorie dense foods that you eat a lot of that are higher in calories. So for example, fruits and vegetables, right? Fruits and vegetables are examples of foods that you can eat a lot of that aren't high in calories. Versus the flip side, when we talk about different ice creams or what have you, that are going to be higher in calories, higher in sugar, so then it will be more difficult for you to be able to lose weight in those situations. Trying to find those low calorie dense foods that you enjoy, that you like, to keep this sustainable so you can start being consistent throughout this entire journey. We got some keywords going on there. We got sustainability, we got consistency, things for you to start thinking about when you prepare and start for your journey. When you start thinking about and comparing some of the different foods that you eat on a daily basis, maybe start thinking of some substitutes. If you enjoy something like peanut butter, for example, it's something that you probably need to start having in moderation, or maybe looking to a substitute like PB2 or powder peanut butter, different things like that, that's low calorie dense, so that you could still have things that you like and enjoy along this journey. Because if you're eating foods that you hate, well then this is going to be a difficult road for you to travel on. The second thing that we need to start thinking about when we're on this journey of trying to lose weight is thinking about and having the conversation with yourself about NEAT, right? Now you're confused, right? NEAT, what's NEAT? Okay, here we go. Now, you probably thought I was going to start talking about going to the gym and having those conversations. And sure, talking about different workouts is important, and we'll get into that in the future, but NEAT. So NEAT is a fancy acronym, and it stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis, NEAT. So what does that mean? All right, cool. So basically when we're talking about NEAT, it's about being just overall living a more active lifestyle. So The reason why on this list of 3 things that you need to start thinking about and considering, the reason why going to the gym for an hour a day or what have you isn't on this top 3 list is because, that's only 1 hour and we have 23 hours left in the day that we need to think about, right? And so it's about incorporating low calorie dense foods as well as NEAT, non exercise activity thermogenesis, in your daily life, living a more active lifestyle, finding ways to maybe stand up and go for walks throughout the day or go for a little bit of a, walk around the office. And know it's a little bit more difficult now because, a lot of us have been home for a long time, but just trying to incorporate a more active lifestyle. I've looked this up before in the past of how and why 10,000 steps became cool. Off the top of my head, don't really exactly remember. Maybe there's some type of study. But what happens is, that 10,000 is pretty, I don't want to say easy, but it can be easy to get if you are moving throughout the day. Whereas if it's a desk job, then it becomes a little bit more difficult to do. So you have to find ways to be more active throughout the day. So NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, just overall living that active lifestyle and being able to move around and just keep that heart rate going in different ways, the opposite of just binge watching a Netflix show for a few hours. Now, with that being said, if you want to binge watch that Netflix show, if you want to binge watch the We Are Vision of Hope YouTube channel, feel free. However, be sure to maybe go on a walk while you're doing it. So, the last thing we're going to talk about today in terms of just getting started, right? What we need to start thinking about when we're on this goal, when we're on this weight loss journey, what we need to start getting our mindset ready for is being organized to the sense of making sure you are getting enough sleep. I know, that's a shocker, right? That's a shocker. Sleep. Tariq, how is sleep gonna assist me in making sure that I could start my weight loss journey? Okay, here we go. Fair question, I guess. So what's gonna happen is, one, you gotta recover, right? Because now you are living an active lifestyle, right? You're a part of the NEAT crew, all right? And so what's gonna happen is your body's gonna need the opportunity to recover throughout the day. And so if your body's unable to rest and recover, then it's going to be a bit more of a struggle to be able to continue to live that active lifestyle. And so on top of that recovering, making sure you're getting enough sleep to recover, giving your body the opportunity to digest food and rest so that you can continue being active throughout the day. And then when you get enough sleep, you're able to wake up in a clearer mindset. I know we've had a bunch of different mindset talks in the past, but getting that sleep to really regenerate and restart your day is important so that you can start to organize your day in a way that, okay, I can start preparing my food for the day or what have you. I could have a wrap with vegetables and some chicken, so I'm ready to prepare that throughout the day and then ready to be active throughout the day. But then if you're not sleeping, then this is not going to be sustainable. So these are things that we need to start thinking about in terms of our weight loss journey. Now, a quick bonus, you want to make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day so that you can continue to cleanse out your body, making sure that those things are happening. But those 3 things between sleep, low calorie dense foods, and just overall living that active lifestyle are extremely important, because then you can start to create a cycle that is sustainable for you in your own routine. Because some people like to work out in the morning, some people like to work out at night. And both those things are great, but throughout the day though too, we have to account for that so that it's sustainable. Now, obviously we're already in the summer, right? And so I know people try to start losing weight in January and everything like that. And this is something that I will continue to really push forward and make sure that we understand that it's never too late to start working towards your goals or to your whatever you're trying to go for, you know? Let's try to make it a trend that we no longer have to wait until January, no longer need to wait till our birthday, no longer need to wait for a specific day. We just prepare ourselves, get ourselves in the right mindset, and we go. All right? So, to recap, low calorie dense foods, which we'll probably get more into. Also, NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, just being more active throughout the day. And third, just getting enough sleep and trying to find ways to relax, get your body to recover so that this whole process can be sustainable. Everyone, thank you so much again for watching. You know, this is your one-stop shop for everything empowerment, living that healthy lifestyle, getting our mindsets right. And if you like what we got going on here, hit that like and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Thank you, everybody. Take care. When adversity came, I could have fell apart, but I chose instead to follow my heart. When adversity comes, I will never run. I will adjust, adapt, and overcome. Vision.